Hi again, everyone. We wanted to share with you our experiences of the 9 small hotels which we picked as bases for our travels around Cambodia and Vietnam. In each hotel video, we'll show you around the hotel and local area, and then at the end, give our honest opinion of the positives and the negatives of staying there. This video is of the Island Centre Point Hotel on Koh Rong Sanloem, a small island off the south coast of Cambodia. We spent 4 nights relaxing here after a busy couple of days sightseeing in Phnom Penh. It was then about a 3-hour drive on good roads to the ferry port of Sihanoukville. This is the dock area for the Koh Rong and Koh Rong Sanloem boats. There's a shelter all along, a bit manic at the moment. But there's various different branded boats and we've got to find out which one is going to be ours, but I'm sure there's order in the chaos. On board the Buva catamaran, about to depart Sihanoukville. It's filling up and the luggage goes in the corner at the front. You drop your luggage in a doorway at the front before you get on and then board at the back. This is a bit more of the port. Got a bit of fresh air here. We arrived at the Eden Pier and were met by the hotel staff who carried our bags a short walk to the hotel. This is our room 17 at Island Centre Point. Very chuffed because 17 is actually both of our lucky numbers. And look at that view. How gorgeous is that? Looks like we've got a drying rack for our towels propped up there, nice bamboo style. A couple of chairs here. Pleased to get on that bed later, it's been a long day getting here. This side we've got sofa, desk, there's a mini bar in there. Tea and coffee and kettle on the top. All our rubbish here with a case space. There's a few sort of safe and robes in there. Can't get enough of that view. And then a really nice bathroom. Complimentary toiletries and pièce de résistance. Look at that open air bath and big shower. They've warned us we should close the doors at night to make sure that any bugs in here don't get into the bedroom, but it's a dry season now in February, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. This is the area of beach directly in front of Island Centre Point. The sand is so clean. And then we've got these double sunbeds all along. There's 2 rows of them, so there are plenty. You get beach towels provided. And then you'll see there's a canoe further up and someone on a white paddleboard here. These are free to use whenever. They're just lying on the beach for Island Centre Point guests. And because it's so calm, it's so lovely for paddleboarding. Even we've managed it, which is a miracle, because when we last tried it in Greece, we couldn't stand up to save our lives. And just behind me, this wooden construction is a daytime bar. The restaurant is up behind, behind the swimming pool, so we'll show that separately. Another ferry's just come in. There's very little action around here. other than the odd tractor coming past carrying people and luggage, because there's no roads, everything goes by tractor if it's heavy. But actually from this hotel it's walkable, so they just send a couple of staff down to collect your bags. But if it's further afield along Saracen Bay, they send the tractor. Here we are in the middle of Saracen Bay. This is in theory the livelier section, but at this time in the morning, which is about 10:30, it's just a few people lounging. On a practical point, there's a mini mart here which does laundry for $2.50 USD for a kilo or more as it goes. You can do tours and things from these units. The water is so clear and calm here. There's tiny little fish, which you probably can't see because they've only got a little bit of grey on them. But this is a real no shoes type resort. We've literally walked all the way from the hotel up to the other end for dinner each night, not wearing shoes, flip-flops or anything. You can go from door to door. It's slightly tidal. This is low tide, but doesn't make a lot of difference. This water is so warm. This is again a central section of Saracen Bay. There's 4 restaurants here, really quiet at this time of day but quite buzzy in the evenings. We've eaten here at Sarah's for lunch, but there's a big menu for evenings. All 4 of these do really good barbecues in the evening. They have all the fish laid out on ice, and you can choose from chicken, fish, seafood, sort of $8 USD for the chicken, up to 10 woohoo, for the seafood. So a really good choice. And the prices are brilliant. So here you've got happy hour, which is quite a long spell, and that goes from beers for $1 or cocktails for $3.50. And this one is from 4 till 8, so you're not exactly pushed to slot into the right time to get those. And then sweet time here, we've eaten that as well. Had a really nice barbecue with some great dips and some good chips. They're all quite good at chips as well, but the barbecues come with jacket potato, garlic bread, bit of dressed salad, and of course the seafood or meat or whatever you want. So the positives. We really love this hotel for its fabulous location on the beautiful white sand and its romantic double canopied sunbeds. Idyllic. The sea itself was warm, shallow and calm. Absolute heaven. The hotel has a luxury feel to the rooms and is in a peaceful spot on the bay, but it is still only a short walk along the beach to some nice restaurants and bars. There really weren't many negatives. The hotel restaurant did decent food in the evening, but prices were higher than elsewhere locally and it lacked a bit of atmosphere. Breakfast was always busy and service was therefore a little slow. We felt we made the best choice of hotel for us on Koh Rong Sanloem, but enjoyed walking along the beach to eat and drink at the various other restaurants along the bay. Next stop, Siem Reap. If you found this video useful, please like and also subscribe to our channel to see more of our reviews, or feel free to ask questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.